Hello there. You may be thinking why I have Hu Tao in front of me, because this is supposed to be Zhongli's video. Well, Hu Tao was the reason why I got Zhongli in the first place. I just wanted to play with Hu Tao in the most optimum way possible. So back then, this was the best Hu Tao team in existence in Genshin Impact, and Zhongli was a huge part of it. Zhongli himself evolved quite a bit. Now I am able to run with Furina with the characters that she is not supposed to work with, given the fact that just equipping Furina in a team can reduce teammates' health by 50%. But hey, Zhongli is strong enough to keep everyone in the team alive. Regardless of that, they have half HP. It does not matter. You may be thinking, why am I standing over here? Well, I had another disappointing day of farming this domain, and I got Elemental Mastery with energy recharge instead of crit damage. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. Maybe you were watching my previous videos and you get a laugh out of it. That being said, allow me to divide this video into two parts. This part is for those who are just looking for a very strong shield character and they are considering putting resources into either Diona, Lila, Lanyan, or maybe they want to pull Zhongli and build him. If you're in a stage where you are using 4-star characters in your team, I'm pretty sure you don't have a lot of resources or a lot of artifacts to give them, and you are considering which character to put your resources into. That could be you sitting over there. The second part of the video can be something like this, where you may want to have Zhongli, but you are also open to replacements for him. And the 4 characters that I picked in front of you are quite literally those characters who have the potential to be used in place of Zhongli, especially Shilonen and Escoffier. Now, these are the 2 characters that I did not put in the thumbnail, but I mean, they exist in the game and there was not much place on the thumbnail to put them, So I did not put them there. But hey, I will leave the timeline. You can click to it and you can just go to this part of the video where I would talk about especially these 4 characters who can be potential replacement for Zhongli if you do not want to get him. Given the fact that right now the game is releasing so many new characters who you might want to get, especially this woman over there, Maybe this kid you want to get, I don't know. But hey, she is almost like a must-to-have character on your account if you're somebody saving Primo Gems. Hopefully, I'm not wrong. That being said, how strong is Zhongli's shield in comparison to all these characters? I recently made a video about talking about Lanyan, who kinda sucks in my opinion. And the reason why she sucks is, let's just say you make a team with this character. This is the most optimum team for Arlecchino. Very comfortable to play with and dish out shit ton of damage. But Zhongli can be replaced by Lanyan. By the looks of it, it's a fantastic thing. Every single time I look at this character, this boss appears in my brain, all right? I don't know why this happens, but it does. There is no way that I can use my Arlecchino and this character to swirl Pyro so that my Arlecchino can do more damage, because this character is an Anemo character who can use for Descent Venerer, and she can also equip Thrilling Tales of Dragon, which gives attack boost. She's barely doing anything for Arlecchino when you are facing an enemy like this. And there are many enemies in the game like this. For example, this guy also has aura. This guy also have aura on top of him. Imagine if you're fighting this very particular boss, yeah? You start with your Arlecchino, you do her shield. Oh wait, I got a partial. Okay, you do your Yelan, you do your Bennett, start doing damage with your Arlecchino, and then you lose the shield mid-fight when the boss is about to attack you, just because her shield cannot last more than very short 12.5 seconds. And given the fact that I just swirled Pyro, and if this enemy attacks my Arlecchino, then what will happen is that the shield will break even fast. All right, the shield will almost immediately break if the enemy was a very strong enemy, like the ones we fight in this. But no. I dodged that. Yeah, this sucks. All right, 16-second cooldown for a character who's supposed to keep your character alive, and only 12-second shield duration. And you don't get to have a second charge of her shield if you don't have her C6. So I am just not comfortable recommending this character to anybody. I am just not comfortable with that. Now, the 2 good options apart from Zhongli, if you don't want to get this guy, is Lila and Diona. Now, Lila is a very fantastic character. I mean, for a 4-star, her shield is one of the most strongest, given the fact that she can use Tenacity of the Megalith, which gives her a pretty decent amount of HP. I should... No, I'm not going to waste my resources. Nah, I'm not going to go in a center. Fuck no. But hey, guys, I can show you what she's capable of. Don't worry about it now. This this is a testing ground, you know, a place where everybody was scared. Okay, it broke. Oh, fuck. No. You know what? I got to change my team. It was not the best experience that I had in my life, but I got to switch some characters. She's going to be the testing dummy. And the great thing about Farina is that she's a really good healer who's quite worthless when it comes to healing. That's one. Yeah, on the second one, it really just goes away, all right? Like, so Layla is not able to tank more than one of this guy. But hey, this is the weaker set of Zhongli, right? I tank one. Hopefully I can tank the other one. Yeah, more than half of it. Yeah, more than half of it. Another character in place of... Wait, guys, wait. Diona is good because she's up first. Oh, they all just ran off. No. Wait. Guys, wait. No, cool down. This sucks. All right, now attack. One already hit me. Nah, well, so Diona's shield is very pathetic compared to Layla's shield. The great thing about Diona is that she can also heal your teammates in the middle of fight. Okay, but she didn't die. Don't bother. I gotta dodge that. I'm still not dying, Diona. She's a fantastic healer. I've been putting myself through this torture for you guys to enjoy just a little bit. I hope none of you just leave me here. We got to the conclusion that Layla's shield is far more superior to Diona. Layla is a fantastic shield character. Of course, you gotta ascend her, get her to 80 and above, get her to 40,000 HP. It won't be hard for you to give her a little bit more HP. Use Sacrificial Sword on her. And for most of the shielding part, she's good. But like for overall content, because Diona can heal your teammates, and if you ended up getting her Constellation 6, she can give them 200 Elemental Mastery for a lot of overworld fight where there is no timer. Given the fact that she's a bow character, I can also do this. All right? So for open world, she's pretty fantastic, which Layla is unable to do, which Farina is unable to do, which Zhongli is also unable to do. If you're just looking to save your Primo Gems, then I can just recommend you Diona, who's quite fantastic as a character. You don't have much of a reason to get this guy, unless like you just want a massive comfort. You know, you do this, and that thing can also block a lot of damage. And you stand over here, right? Barely take any damage. All right, that thing break, but hey, good news is the cooldown is so freaking short that I can keep on doing this and I'll not run out of his shield. This thing will break the shield. I can do the shield again. 12-second cooldown with 20-second duration. That is at least the shield part of the Zhongli. And by the way, I'm not using the strongest shield artifact. If I go and switch this artifact with Tenacity of the Metalith that I have given my Layla, you know what? Let me just do that. HP percentage. Well, this one already has HP, never mind. When you are equipping artifact on Zhongli, make sure they have lots of HP, especially in Feather and Flower. You can truly just give it your best and make sure that the artifact has some HP substats. Okay, that's what you're looking for to give him the most HP. I'm gonna equip, and the only talent that you have to level up on him is his pillar. When it comes to Diona, you will be leveling up both of these. When it comes to her, you only need to level up her shield. And my ping has increased, which kind of sucks. Yeah, it took far more damage than I thought. That is it for the shield part of the video, because you know, three of these characters, if you do not want to spend Primo Gems, feel free to get yourself Diona. It's not necessary for you to get this guy, you know. At least if you're just trying to enjoy the game and trying to save some pulls for maybe some other 5-star character that you may want to have. But let me assure you, having this character on your account is a huge comfort. You have a character who you know if you have it on your team is most likely not gonna die in one of the most dire situations. So it's a great comfort to have him on your account. Let's look at the other things that I want to talk about. For example, 4 of these characters who have the potential to replace Zhongli. 2 of them themselves are shield characters. You know, you got Sitlali, who's a shield character. You have Ineffa, who's a shield character. Now, when it comes to how strong their shields are, okay, kind of pathetic, but all right. Their shields are quite freaking pathetic, all right? So these 5-star character shields are much weaker compared to the 4-star character shield, you know? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's already broken. Fuck it. No. So Lila's shield is stronger than Citlali and Ineffa. But the good part about both of these characters are whenever you're going to use either Ineffa or Citlali, you will always have a healer or two healers in the same team. At least Citlali's best team is with Malwika, where you have Bennett and Shalonen who are just healing your team. Same goes with Flints, because you will be using Ineffa with Flints with a Hydro support character. And because Flints is an attack scaled character who needs attack more than anything, you will always have someone like Bennett in your team. The character Ineffa or Citlali will be used as shield character by themselves. There's always going to be a healer with them. And I'm hoping the new characters are going to be able to do something about that. Now, Zhongli is the only shield character so far in this game who can be used without any healer, who you can just have in team. No healer, nobody gives a damn about it. His shield is not gonna break in most of the cases, as long as like you know how to move around just a little bit from the attack, you know, as long as you don't take every single attack head on. Now, what do they do as a character? Because shield is not the only thing that these characters go and do. She's the best support character for Malwika team. Malwika happens to be the best pyro DPS in Genshin Impact. Yeah, that's one reason I would always tell anybody to skip this character, because you don't need her because Malwika exists in Genshin Impact, who's just broken in this game. So basically what you do with Malwika is you do her skill, do this, use Bennett, which I'm not gonna do, use her burst and skill, and just use her nuke and kill almost anything. And this is not even the damage, all right? That's how easy it is to just use Malwika and clear half the map. Her being a shield character is fantastic, and her being a cryo character is also great, because right now Skirk is the strongest cryo DPS in the game, who only works with cryo and hydro teammates. So the best support character for cryo team is Furina. Escoffier is the best at, you know, like, I mean, her talent is kind of ridiculous. So all of these things combined, Citlali does have her place in this team, and I don't know if you guys know what she does, is that if she goes and do a reaction in a Pyro and Hydro team, she reduces their resistance by 20%, which is ridiculous. And at the same time, you will be equipping this artifact set that increases the elemental damage by 40% of whichever element she goes and does reaction with, including her element. So she's a cryo character who will do reaction with Hydra. So she will increase the damage of Furina in the same team, and she will increase the damage of Skirk in the same team. You know, which kind of puts her in a really good spot. And in this team, you can truly go and enjoy this character with something like, even though you do not have the strongest shield in this team, you don't need the strongest shield because you already have a healer, so you use something like Thrilling Tales of Dragon on her, which further increases the attack of someone like Skirk, because you have Priest team going on with someone like Escoffier. You do her burst, and everybody on the team gets some heal, you know. Furina is getting healed, Citlali is getting healed just little by little. So she's a fantastic character for team-wide healing in teams with Furina. And because they're cryo and hydro, Skirk does her thing and you do a shit ton of damage. I mean, if I even try to attack them, they will surely die. That's how strong this team is. Which brings us to Ineffa. Unfortunately, I do not have the best team available for this particular support character. Now, because this buff is so important, almost everything in Not Cry immediately dies if you have two characters from Not Cry in the same party. It just automatically makes somebody like Ineffa a broken character. When you use her burst, this thing increases elemental mastery of her teammates for 20 seconds. You know, it depends upon her attack. Right? So the more attack you have on this character, the much better she does. So she's one of the reasons why you may not want to have Zhongli. And I do want to showcase two more characters who are totally capable of removing this guy. Now, I do want to put an emphasis on Escoffier. The fact that she can use Tenacity of the Millith, and also she can equip the new artifact set. I have used Escoffier with Nefer team. Of course, I was using Furina in that team. How can I not use Furina in a team where she does not belong? Yeah, he was a fantastic character. I got one of the best clear time in Spiral Abyss floor when I was using Escoffier with a Nefer team. I know it's not something anybody would go and do with the right mind, but like, I mean, I had the character and I did that. And unfortunately, my ping decides to go 223, which kind of makes me unable to show you a lot of good things that could be done with this character. Just by doing her skill, and Furina's skill just freezes whatever enemies who wants to attack you, and it makes the game so much more easier for any team who can take advantage of a healer who works so good with Furina. Okay, this boss actually moved. He moved. So yeah, she does have her uses, and she's quite a fantastic character. You don't have to use Tenacity of the Millelith artifact set for her. You can use this artifact set if you decide to use her in a Nodcry team. We do come back to the final contender of the Zhongli slot. One of the best Geo teams in the game is with Navia. You know, you have Navia. You can put any two double character. You know, for example, you can have Xingqiu Yalan. You can have someone like Shangling embedded in a team like this, and you will do massive damage. And in the same team, if you want to upgrade further, instead of Zhongli, you will go and have someone like Xilonen. She's a Geo character who can use this artifact set. So if she goes and does a reaction, now if I hit the enemy like this, she has 46% pyro damage bonus. This character has 46% geo damage bonus. You do her skill like this, you get additional 40 pyro damage bonus for Shangling, and you get additional 40% geo damage bonus for Navia. You can make your Shangling do more damage, you can make your Navia do more damage, and Bennett and Xilonen are for healing and keeping these two characters alive, and you do shit ton of damage. I am quite literally looking forward of Inefa and this woman in the same place of Bennett and Shangling in the future. I'm looking forward to making a team like that so that I can use Navia in Nodcry. She does way too much damage for her own good, but it is very rare for me to go and play with this character because not a lot of enemies can take damage from her. But the only thing that is holding me back is that there aren't Nodcry, enough Nodcry support in this game who can make me use Navia and Xilonen in Nodcry just yet. So I'm quite literally just looking forward to get the new characters in the game. If you do care for discomfort, if you choose discomfort over comfort, feel free to skip Zhongli and get yourself Xilonen as a Geo support character. She's already making the strongest Geo team in this game. She's also making the strongest Pyro team in this game. She's also making the strongest Hydro team in this game. In place of comfort, you have the strongest support character. Like right now, she is just insane. Did I mention that she's a healer herself? With all that buff that she's capable of giving everybody, just doing her burst can heal the on-field characters by a pretty decent amount of HP. That's like 5,000 tick. By the way, did I mention that she can also 33% elemental res decrease? Yeah, Zhongli has 20% res decrease and she has more than that. I mean, they both excel in different things right now, but they are used in this fourth slot in every single team that you will go and play. If you're new to the game, you're looking for the best shield character, Zhongli is your guy. Like, there's no replacement for him yet. After building so many characters in the game, this is my conclusion for you. I hope this video was able to help you out or even confuse you further. Feel free to ask the question in the comment section. A lot of people will be glad to help you if you're new in the community. That's it for the video. I am glad that I was able to help you guys if I was able to help you. And I hope you visit me again. Thank you very much.